All right, Markus, how do you like the sunset here?
I love it. Cyprus is one of my favorite places so far.
Now though, because you're actually in Dubai for how long now?
2.5 years.
2.5 years,
Yeah.
and it's the first time you're in Cyprus.
Yes, first of many. I was literally saying I'm leaving tomorrow. I'm flying back tomorrow. I'm flying to Latvia tomorrow, but I'm definitely going to be coming back here very soon.
Tell us a little bit about yourself. You're from Latvia and Dubai. What is it all about?
Yeah, and I have like a British accent, so
Exactly.
people are, what the hell? Very quick story. I was born in Latvia, which is an Eastern European country for a lot of people, if you don't know. I immigrated to the UK when I was 10. I grew up in a council estate, which for anybody who's not from the UK, it's like the ghetto or the hood. It's just basically where the government helps people that live there who are underdeveloped, whatever, etc. I never had money in my entire life, and that is what spawned the idea of I want to become an entrepreneur. I didn't know what an entrepreneur was. I just wanted to make money. I physically needed to. So yeah, long story short, I was about 17, 18. I started looking into online businesses, and fast forward now, I'm 26. I moved out as soon as I turned 18, and I started little online businesses, and 2.5 years ago I moved to Dubai, and that's my home base now. But Latvia is obviously where I'm from, and my family is still there, a lot of my family. So every single year we fly back, but I've just only realized now that Cyprus is the halfway mark between Dubai and Latvia. So honestly, I'm going to be coming here very soon again.
So cool. I mean, we spent a week here. We went to Limassol. You did amazing adventures yourself. You went to the waterfall. You went to amazing restaurants by the sea. You rented this first row villa with this sunset. Like, you're really enjoying your time here, and this is what I love and what most people don't do, because a lot of people, they hear about Cyprus and they come here and they stay in an average Airbnb and then they go home with mixed feelings. But if you come here and you really want to see the island, then you actually get the full picture of what Cyprus has to offer. It has to offer so many things. We have the skyscrapers in Limassol and we have the beautiful nature here in Paphos. So maybe tell us a little bit about Dubai lifestyle versus Cyprus. What is the first thing that came to your mind after being next to all the skyscrapers and a lot of indoor activities in Dubai and the Dubai Mall, and then here you can suddenly just jump into the sea in a minute if you want to?
You know, the first thing, and I'll start as soon as we landed, the people here, and I'm not just saying this to like sell Cyprus. I don't get any commission from tourism in Cyprus, but honestly, the people here are just so nice and so, what was the word my girlfriend used was like, just like proactive, and just like, if there's an issue, hey, what about this? Let's try and solve it this way. Whereas in Dubai, there's a bit of a language barrier. A lot of staff, especially in restaurants or just anywhere you go, a lot of them are like Indian and Filipino, etc. And there's definitely a language barrier, so that is an effect for sure. But it's just like they're not very proactive. If there's an issue, they'll just be like, I don't know, what do you want me to do about it? I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Whereas here, like the issue that we had, as soon as we landed, I pre-booked like a car, and apparently they had this bit of a system issue, error, blah, blah, and it didn't go through. Long story short, the lady was so nice. She was like, well, we've got these options, and actually I'll give you a discount because we messed up. And I was like, that's so nice. You didn't have to do that. So thank you. And every restaurant we go to, like there was one restaurant we went to yesterday. We made the whole order, starter, mains, desserts, drinks, everything. The drinks come, and then the starter was taking like 10 minutes, and it wasn't like super busy. So I'm like I'm really hungry, like where's the food, right? And then the guy comes over, the waiter comes over, and I'm like, hey, excuse me, like is the starter coming? And he's like, I'm so sorry, I forgot to actually put it through, blah blah, I'll go get it right away. I was like, I can't lie, I was a bit pissed off because I was just hungry. I was like, it's all right, whatever. And then he walked away, and he comes back and he refilled our drinks for free, like the beer, the wine, whatever, for free on the house. And I was like, that's like, thank you.
Yeah, it's really
you know, that's how you make like a very nice experience. But anyway, that's one of the first things that I've noticed. The people here are so nice and so welcoming. As a contrast, by the way, to somewhere like Tenerife, I think the nature is a little bit similar to Tenerife. I guess it's the same, you know, kind of part of the world. However, the people are completely different. I'm not British, but I sound British, and in Tenerife, they don't like British people, which I kind of get. British people are not the nicest on holidays. You know, I get it.
I hear it all over.
Trust me, I get it. I'm not even British. But like, because I sound British, people are like very rude and blunt to me in Tenerife, whereas here, like, it's not the same, you know? Yeah. Anyway, so people for sure. But yeah, the nature, I mean, you can't ignore it. You can't not mention the nature. We were driving, we got this beautiful Mercedes convertible, blah, blah. We're driving through the mountains, and it's like every 3 to 5 minutes you drive, everything changes. So 1 minute you're driving and it's like the most beautiful blue see-through waters on your left. Then 5 more minutes and there's like, you're driving through like cliffs in the middle, right? 5 more minutes, you're like on the edge of a mountain, you're overseeing the whole little island. It is just beautiful.
Yes.
And you don't get that in Dubai.
I mean, you have a different lifestyle in Dubai. I see your Instagram, and when you messaged me, I was like, damn, okay. You're exactly like my target clientele. Like, we have so many young, successful entrepreneurs interested in Cyprus, and I want to show them what Cyprus has to offer. So I think it was perfect for you to message me. And then basically what I see on your Instagram is like, I don't even know how many supercars you have at that age. And then you do sparring with Andrew Tate, and then here you are in so many different countries. So really respect what you achieved in your life. But I think when you're here in Cyprus, what I think is that it's like much more relaxed. So when you wake up here, you don't have this hunger. You much more have a relaxed, focused solitude, clear of mind. Like, I wake up every day and I start my day with meditation. Then I drink a little bit of coffee, I read a book, and then I start working in my home office. It's not like someone is picking me up, hey, let's go to this place, and then we go to the racetrack, and we don't really have those kind of adrenaline offers, activities that we can offer here compared to Dubai. And this is where I think a hybrid model makes most sense. I mean, I also just came back from the UAE. I was in Dubai, I set myself up there, I incorporated a free zone company, and I applied for the Emirates ID, meaning I will spend much more time in Dubai now, because non-arguably, the network aspect is the best in Dubai. Like, you can literally walk past famous people, actors, billionaires, CEOs, whatever there is, every day on average. And the safety aspect is on another level in Dubai. Here in Cyprus, it's definitely safe. It's one of the safest EU countries. We don't have any actual crime happening here, even though we are geographically close to the Middle East. But this is another topic. I actually have a separate video talking about that, where I say that Cyprus is not a target, which many people think. Yes, we are close to the Middle East, but we are a safe haven. A lot of nations from the Middle East, even Australia, Lebanon, Syria, they evacuate their citizens here in Cyprus through the UK and US Air Force. The UK Air Force and the US has some stations here as well. And what I always see here is that people are much more relaxed here, whereas in Dubai it's all action driven. And I think what I will do for the future, Cyprus is gonna stay my main base. I will have here my permanent residency, my tax residency, all of that, and then when I want some action, I'll go and fly to Dubai, I'll go and fly to Central Europe, and this is where the geolocation of Cyprus actually comes into play as well. As I said, the location is amazing, absolutely.
I think, well, it depends what part of Europe, but I think the furthest, I guess, west would be France, I guess, the furthest, or even Spain, whatever, Portugal. I think that's maybe 5-6 hours from here, but that's like about as far as it will get. I think, yeah, UK, closer would be like 4 hours, etc. And then obviously Dubai, the other way, is another 4 hours or so. Yeah. So yeah, the location is perfect.
It's like always the middle here, and that's why a lot of people also come here and even tank their private jets. Like when you go to Larnaca, to the airport, you see a lot of private jets, but it's mostly just jets getting fuel, which is quite funny. But with that being said, do you think you would feel bored here in Cyprus, or do you think it would get tiring after a while?
Look, I think it's all about what stage are you at in life and in business. So in my personal opinion, if you're below, I mean, it's just my personal opinion, but if you're below kind of $150,000 a month, I really don't think there's any better place than Dubai, because in my opinion, time is running out. We don't know how many more days we've got left each, right? I know it's like a deep like idea, but it's true. So in my opinion, it's all about like how quickly can we get there in the right way, you know, not trying to fuck people over, but just what can you optimize the most efficient way to get there as quickly as humanly possible. And I think there's no better place than Dubai. It's the most like motivational place. It's the most inspiring place. People are just like motivating you without meaning to, you know, and so on and so on. Is just all of these. Also the convenience sake, like you can order cleaners, chefs, chauffeurs, food, literally whatever you want at any point in the day, no matter what day, right? So I think all of these things encompass the idea of like, okay, 0 to 100K a month, Dubai. That being said, can you do it here? Obviously, like you can do it anywhere. It's just my opinion, that's that. But the stage where I'm at in life right now, we're doing around like $250,000 to around 300K. I think for me, I'm definitely at the stage now where I'm looking to diverse my funds. I want to put money into property, into developments. And also, I mean, I really do want to start a family in 2 years, you know? So meaning that I want to get a really beautiful house, which is outside of UAE. I love UAE, don't get me wrong, but you can't do 12 months there. Hence why I'm away. It's too hot right now, right? And also most people leave anyway as well. It's like nobody's there right now, right? And genuinely this could be perfect. This is what I was saying to my girlfriend is we could do maybe 4 to maybe even 6, but around 4 months here, and then maybe a couple months in Europe, and then 6 months in UAE, right? That would be perfect. Sun all year round, maybe a Courchevel trip every now and then for skiing. But yeah, I do think that Dubai is by far the best to like hustle and go crazy. But then, yeah, this is a whole different life. And I'll be honest, like my life in Dubai, as soon as I wake up, it's stress. And I'm not like, you know, saying like, oh, poor me, I don't mind, like this is just the life that I live. But that's the truth of it. Every single day it is fucking stress. Now, some people can't deal with that. Some people will literally go insane and it's not for them. Absolutely fine. Probably not for you then, that's fine, right? For me, I thrive off of it. Like if I wake up like this, where it's beautiful, I make my little tea, my coffee, I'm a coconut milk in it, right? I sit right here, the sun is coming up, birds are chirping, like I love it, right? But I can't do it for more than a week. And more than a week, I'm like, I need some problems. I need something, you know. But each to their own. Each to their own.
And this is exactly what I said the other day as well. In Dubai, you have all of this constant action where it's business driven and also personally driven, because you want the faster car, the bigger boat, the taller building, the highest penthouse there is. And I love that. I'm absolutely the same. I'm an entrepreneur. Like I can't say it otherwise. But sometimes I just want to chill by the sea. And this is where, for me, a hybrid model makes sense, where I have Dubai for all the things we just mentioned, networking, business, legal structures, banking, whatever there is. And then when I really want to calm down my mind, my soul, my spirit, I come to Cyprus back home. And I always envisioned like a mountain residence where I have a huge garden and a house and basically kids running around, some piggies and chicken and all my animals. And then my farm and all that, and this is what Cyprus is for. And this is actually also why we have so many undercover millionaires and billionaires. According to Wikipedia, we have 9 billionaires in Cyprus, but I'm telling you right now, I have more than that in my phone contacts. So just the fact that Cyprus has this to offer shows me that Cyprus is for a certain type of person, and Dubai is for a certain type of person. But you can mix it. As always in life, the golden middle might be the right solution. You don't have to spend all your time in that place or in that place. And this is why I think this was a good conclusion where I suggest everyone to just come to Cyprus, check it out, go to the UAE, check it out as well. And if you decide for any country of those two, those are the jurisdictions we focus on. And we help people set up the company, the immigration, bank accounts, all that, so that you can keep focusing on your business or do a meditation by the sea. And thank you, Markus, for that conversation. We actually have another meeting now, so if you guys subscribe to the channel, I will see you in the next one.
Bye.